It never ceases to amaze what can be created with the help of water. This desert land northwest of Las Vegas has remained unchanged for thousands of years, until someone had the bright idea of building a golf resort. Located 20 minutes from downtown Vegas, Paiute is owned by the Paiute Indian tribe, an ancient Nevada tribe whose history dates back to the Aztecs.
Paiute tribe originally was here in Las Vegas and downtown, and this land was donated to them, and they had this land for quite some time, and finally came up with a great idea during the golf boom of putting a resort here. Started with our Snow Mountain course in 1996, quickly escalated in 1997 to building the Sun Mountain course. Then the actual resort structure was built here, I want to say, in '99, and then we opened our third course, the Wolf course, in 2001, and that's kind of been the evolution. It's been a great history so far.
Architect Pete Dye is the man behind the three courses. One of the best golf course designers in the world. He has 11 courses in the top 100 in the United States. But he has had some help on the Paiute courses.
His wife Alice had a lot of input in with the first two courses, of making them player-friendly for all the resort players, including the females, and it's been a great success. It's quite amazing to see all the process of moving as much earth that needs to be moved to create the mounding and the fairways and irrigation and everything. So it's a major project when you come into a desert like this with the soils that they have to work with and produce a product that we have out here.
Paiute Resort is named after the Paiute Indian tribe who originally owned the land Las Vegas is built on. In the early 90s, they came up with the idea of building a golf resort on the land outside Las Vegas City.
The Paiute tribe is basically our bosses. They hire us to run their facility for them. They have all the major input and all the decisions that go into it and do all the financing behind it to make it all possible. It's been a great venture for them. It's been quite profitable, and it's been a good business decision from the start.
Las Vegas gets just 4 inches of rain a year and 250 days of sunshine. Temperatures are extremely hot from May through October, but it's a dry heat with humidity very low. Out of town at Paiute, the hot conditions are eased by a cooling breeze.
Wind is a factor. It does blow out here a little bit more than in the city, and obviously we have some great days out here, but you can always count on just being a little bit cooler from the breeze, which is nice. In the summertime, we'll catch the wind coming out of the south, and in the wintertime, it comes out of the north. So it's two different golf courses depending on what time of year you play. The Wolf course sets you off fairly kind of mediocre par 4, kind of difficult, kind of easy. Holes number 2 and 3 are very good birdie holes to kind of start your day, and then it kind of works in about the 4th, 5th, 6th hole. 6 holes your second par 5 on the 9, and it's a 537-yard hole, kind of working downhill. So it's a chance to kind of go for 2. If you miss the green, you're gonna pay the price for it. So it's always kind of best to lay up and kind of hit a short approach iron into that hole. Depending on the ability and what tees you're playing, I'm guessing you're going to be in the range of 230 to 250 out, so it's kind of a risk-reward shot. You can kind of go for it. It's got a large waste bunker that runs through the middle of it there that you don't want to be in. It would force you about a 60-yard shot out of a waste bunker that nobody really enjoys. So third shot is very crucial on that hole.
Once you've negotiated the 10 bunkers, including the large waste bunker, and have managed to make it onto the green, your worries are far from over.
It has a very big drop-off on the back of it, so if you're long, it's going to be a very difficult up and down. It's guarded by a couple bunkers in the front, so it's an accurate third shot or second shot coming in that's kind of a oblong situated green that's kind of a little difficult to get the right club on.
The 8th hole is 206 yards off the back tees, a par 3 surrounded by the desert.
Number 8 is kind of a downhill par 3. A lot of room on the left-hand side, which plays into favor because the right side is a large barranca area. You have about a 40-foot drop-off into a waste bunker that's almost straight up and down. So if you hit it right, you're going to make bogey or worse, and if you play it smart and hit it to the left-hand side, you're going to make your 2-3 or worst-case bogey over there. The green, kind of very long green, again, it's kind of situated kind of a little bit oblong, so it's very receptive, but there's a couple pin placements on there that make it a little difficult.
If you've managed to come through the first 9 relatively unscathed, don't relax. The second 9 builds up to some classic holes.
Pete's done a great job of starting you off with a par 5. Again, fairly easy hole, little trouble out there, but it's, birdie hole. Number 11, a short par 4. And then the fun begins. You got 12, it's par 3 over water, and it kind of works your way in there to about the 15th hole, where the fun really begins on finishing your round. That's our island green, the only island green here in Las Vegas area, and it plays about 170 from the back tee. You did a very generous job of providing a very good-sized green. If you hit it on the wrong side, you're going to have to putt over a ridge, and the putter comes into play there.
We've all seen the torment golfers, even professionals, go through playing the 17th at Sawgrass. The Wolf course at Paiute has a similar challenge.
It's a larger green than Sawgrass, but you're always going to have a crosswind coming in at you. So at Standard Club, I'd say anywhere between a 5 and 7 iron there. The green's very, very big. You know, the water's very intimidating, which makes it look a little bit smaller, but once you get there after the first time, you realize you got a large landing area there.
The Homewood hole at Wolf, number 18, is a 496-yard par 4 off the back tees. And even though you're in the desert, your biggest worry is water.
18 is a great finishing hole. You're teeing off with a driver, water down the right side, bunker that's on the left-hand side of the fairway that's reachable if you pull it a little bit left. And then your second shot's kind of downhill, and it's guarded by bunkers, and again, the right club kind of going downhill a little bit and judging that breeze, whichever way it's going for you there. Green is not a whole lot of undulation to it, so if you knock it on the green there and you make a good stroke at it, you're going to walk away with a 1 putt and hopefully a birdie.
For Byron Cohn, Las Vegas has the perfect climate for golf.
It definitely is. It's become a golf destination resort place to come out and you know, have the attractions of the downtown and the Strip, and then being able to get away during the day and enjoy probably the best quality golf courses in the nation right here in Vegas. Paiute Resorts really has a great reputation for providing the great facility, great courses, great customer service, and it's been a hit. So we enjoy being here.